How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to the Enclave. So today we are back with module 3, parts and functions of the self-loading or auto-loading rifle/carbine. I must admit, this is always one of my favorite sections because it's one of the few hardware sections of the book. So firstly, let us start with the definition of a rifle. The rifle is a shoulder-fired firearm which generally has a barrel length of 21 inches or more. So, yeah, that is basically a rifle. That is it. That is all you need to know for the definition of a rifle, okay? Everything else under there is just extra information that you can learn at your leisure. Moving on to definition of a carbine. A carbine is a short rifle, usually with a barrel of 18 inches or less. So the rifle was 18 or more, the carbine is 18 or less. So easy peasy. This is considered a rifle. The barrel exceeds 16 inches. So yeah, this is considered a rifle. If the barrel were to end, let's say about here, it would, yeah, it looks about right. It would probably then be considered a short barrel rifle or carbine. Explanation of the main parts. So, as always, you're going to need to understand what the receiver is, what the barrel is, and what the action is. Those are the three primary parts of a self-loading or semi-automatic rifle. So, the receiver is the body of the firearm, to which all other parts are mounted or attached. That is pretty much what you need to know for that. They give an example here. It has a similarity to the chassis of a motor vehicle. And that's exactly right. So if we look here, rifles generally have two receivers. So they will have a lower receiver. You can see this line here. So there's a lower receiver where the trigger assembly, magazine, and grip will be attached to. And we then have the upper receiver, which is where your ejection port, chamber, barrel, charging handle, sights, etc. will be mounted to. So those are your upper and lower receivers. In this book, they only cover receiver as a singular term, which would be that entire body section. The barrel. So obviously we know what the barrel is. A barrel is a metal tube down which the bullet will travel. That is pretty much what you need to know. Following that, inside the barrel there are spiraling lands and grooves known as rifling that cause the bullet to spin. This spinning stabilizes the bullet in flight. Once again, it's just good to know. You're not going to need to really know that for your test, but you do need to know that the barrel is a metal tube down which the bullet travels. The action. The action refers to the moving parts of the firearm, or the parts that are interacted with by yourself when using said firearm. For example, the trigger, internal hammer, bolt carrier assembly, and cocking lever. So, pretty straightforward. That is everything that you can interact with. So if we go here, I mean, fine, your safety you can interact with, but otherwise, trigger, bolt handle, and then your internal parts are obviously not really going to be interacted with by you, but are going to be used every time you fire a round. So that is going to be the action of the weapon. Yeah, we then have our diagrams of the parts and features, which I can actually show you right here. So if we start from the front to the back, let me just flick this up. Okay, so we start from the front to the back. We have the muzzle. Okay, this on the end, this entire device here is the flash hider. We then have the barrel behind it. We have a front sight. We have the fore end, which is where you would tend to put your support hand. On the top we have a dust cover, which is not specifically on this firearm, it is on the LM or LR style rifles. On the M16 style platforms you don't really have that. You just have your upper rail. We then have a rear sight, which on this is a red dot. We have the folding stock, which yes, this does actually have a folding stock. We have the thumb safety, which on here is ambidextrous for left or right users. We have the trigger guard, trigger, magazine, grip, and that is pretty much it. No, wait, we got our magazine release, which is here, but on the LM or LR style is here at the back. But yeah, we have our magazine release right there. So that is it. That is pretty much everything on the rifle. That is all the parts and features. I apologize if you see me wiping my nose. My nose is running like a mother. I'm not actually sure what it is, but for the last like 3 days my nose has been running like crazy. So yeah, anyways, that is pretty much that. That is all the parts and features of our self-loading rifle or carbine. Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. As always, if you enjoyed the video, if you learned anything, please like, comment, share and subscribe. If you feel like I missed anything or you have something to add, please feel free to, as always, comment it down below. And if you've got more time, maybe check out another video here at the end. And as always, peace out.